What up, what up? Hope all is well and you're hanging in there by the grace of God. I just want to speak briefly about this because we got a lot of spiritual people, and I'm doing air quotes right now, spiritual teachers that are confusing the heck out of folks. I just came across something that said something about the universe does not care about your morals. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. We gotta get this church hurt out of us because God is everything and everywhere. God is everything and everywhere. So like when you have a moral compass, that's about principles, that's about standards, that's having a sense of morality, the integrity, your dignity. And then it can also be the moral of the story. What is that moral teaching you? What's the lesson? What's the message? It has meaning too. God is everything and everywhere. God is the universe. God is the earth. God is the sun, moon, and stars. God is us. What are you talking about? That's confusing people because I think she was comparing it to energy and frequency. That's everything too. But a lot of people nervous system is out of whack right now because there's so much being thrown our way, and some people cars are stacked against them to where their central nervous system is not in balance. Okay, and that's to be expected. With all this pollution, with all this corruption, with all this delusion, with all this confusion, with all this deception, and you can only be awakened with the Spirit of God in you, the Creator within you will want you to have some morals. That's just natural, the supernatural, the spiritual essence of God too. I don't get it, y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about. This deception is real. That's why you need to get to know God for yourself. That's why you need to get in relationship with God for yourself. What is God speaking to you as an individual? Because I know we're all interconnected. We're one nation under God in that way. I know that. But you are uniquely and wonderfully made. And then to say that that person who treats others like crap, why they got that, why they still got money, why they still can get a place and you can't do it. Some of these folks, and she was saying this because you don't believe, that's why you're attracting chaos to you. That's a lie. That's a lie. Your energy, your frequency, when you riding in, when you in the oneness with God, it's just all about discernment. But some people have a mask on, can lie well, can pretend well, and then switch up on you. It happens to those that are even in alignment. Some things are unpredictable and out of our control. What are you talking about? Monsters roam this earth too. And I'm talking about the enemy within people roam this earth too. People shouldn't feel some type of way because their energy and frequency is not attracting or manifesting things on this earth. It's not always someone's in the fear mode. It's not always, and that's the reason why they ain't getting what they want. That's not always the case. And that's the reason why they're attracting chaos. That's not always the case. This spiritual deception is, this delusion is real. This confusion is real. I said this church hurt. At the root of it's church hurt. Because they don't want to hear about morals, integrity, dignity, the nature of God, the character of God. Because the Creator is within us. So the moral essence of you should reign supreme too over your energy and frequency. It all works together for our good. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's spiritual teachers out here. There's religious teachers out here. It's all pointing to the one source. But it is how you are using the information that's coming to you. Is it in alignment with God or out of alignment with God? Because some of these people, these bad people who have things, these folks are dibbling and dabbling in dark arts, black magic to get what they want. That's real too. This witchcraft. That's heavy. This sorcery on earth right now is heavy. And it's going against a lot of people just confused. I say to get clarity, to get on the straight and narrow. This ain't about church. This ain't about religion. You got to get to know God for yourself. You got to want to be within that righteousness for yourself. And righteousness is just alignment. Communing with God, speaking with God, talking to God, come to God as you are, turning it over to God, praying to God, meditating. However you want to do it, get into partnership with the Most High, co-creating with the Most High, and it's a practice. Because when you work a full-time job, as I'm about to go back to work this week, it can throw a lot of things off whack. Because on that job, they're harvesting your energy and mind. Majority of the time. If they ain't stealing your peace, they're trying to steal your joy. Imagine doing that 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Everybody don't have the luxury to be a spiritual teacher and have these one-on-one sessions and getting all this money from folks, harvesting their energy that way with all this overload of divine information. And people just need to take some time out sometimes, like I did, to relax your mind, to be still, to be in solitude, to know. This is all about the inner knowing. I just want to speak on this because I'm so tired of hearing everybody now. What my sister said, they're a pundit. And a pundit is, they're either an expert or a pundit. None of us know it all. None of us have all the answers. If that was so, you would be the creator. I mean, the one who created you. That's the only one that knows it all. Everything, everywhere, in every one of the beings, the human beings, God lives, dwells, breathe. We can't keep dismissing the universe only read energy and frequency. Well, sometimes my energy and frequency is off balance. It happens. But guess what? God is in control. Good still can flow my way. A miracle still can flow my way. Blessings can still flow my way. Don't get caught up with this spiritual delusion and spiritual deception. Because the Spirit of God that reigns supreme within you has the answers for you. What God has for you is for you. We can't be sitting here and thinking, look at all the evil people getting all they want. They get everything they want. And most of them doing manipulating energy, harvesting energy, stealing energy. mind control, taking from others, kill, steal, and destroy. That's the enemy within folks. That's Roman right now. So the ones who do have a moral compass, some integrity, some dignity, that's still divinity too. Energy, frequency, that is divinity too. All of it is working together for our good. There's some days as a human being you just ain't gonna feel well, and you're gonna feel off, and you're gonna feel imbalanced in some type of way. But the only way you can steady your energy is to pause, be still, that alone time, that quiet, because the Most High speaks to us in the quiet. And when you don't hear an answer from the Most High and you just hear in silence, oh, that is just God telling you, be still and know that I'm with you. Focus on being calm, being still, being steady, being stable through it all. But you gotta want that. And some of us has been so traumatized, so abused, so neglected, so disrespected that many of us are still harboring and holding on to that energy. And yes, that can be a block in so many ways. But listen here. You can have a sense of morality. You can have your integrity. You can have your dignity. You can have that energy. You can have that frequency on the God tip. And it will all work together for your good. I'm praying for those right now whose central nervous system, they're healing that. That's going to be restored by the Most High, the Creator. And the only way it can be restored, you have to become one with the source. And the source lives, breathes, and dwells and resides within you. Someone need to hear this, because this church hurt. You know that all they want to do is talk about the because there's some values that we can learn from the Holy Bible, from some church leaders who carry the nature and character of God. We don't have to totally dismiss them. We liken God to man too much. We put God in a box too much. God is the universe. God created the universe. God created the earth. God created you. God created us beings to create. The Creator created you to create. And sometimes it ain't your fault. And sometimes you didn't attract that to you. And sometimes it's just a test sent to you. And sometimes you just didn't discern it properly. And sometimes you missed the red flags. And sometimes. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace. And I guarantee you'll start being still, being steady, being calm through any chaos, through any storm. And stop listening to these idiots that's telling you what to do, what it is, and what's up. The only way you're going to know what's up for you as an individual that's interconnected with the collective, you're going to have to hear the whispers within your soul, within your heart, within your spirit, within your being, from the Creator. So then you can create what's best for you. Because many of us on this earth plane, especially in America, have been programmed, brainwashed, and conditioned to be low vibrational. And then we want to blame others. It could be church, it could be God, it could be the devil, it could be your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your friends, your lovers, whoever. Now go within. Every day, How you gonna win when you ain't right within? I know you seeing the evil winning, but I'm telling you, they doing a lot of stuff with some demonic forces. Huh? They in that dark doing that sorcery. Especially in the United, divided states of America. I think I'm gonna go on that note. I think y'all understand what I'm talking about. I just don't like this I sense in the world, in the collective, this healing that's needed. That church hurt need to be healed so you be rooted in the truth. Because it all works together for the good of the Most High. And then you got to go to the Most High to ask what the truth is. What's best for you? What is your path? What is your purpose? What is your mission? Because we got too many people out here trying to tell you what to say and what to do. And you have to figure that out for yourself. And the only way it comes to you is when you choose peace, when you choose joy, when you choose to vibrate on love instead of fear. And that takes practice, that takes devotion, that takes dedication, and a determination and sheer will to live, survive, and thrive. I hope this message edified you, encouraged you, and lifted you up to where you belong. Okay. And I'm keeping y'all lifted in my higher thoughts and prayers. You stay prayed up. You be safe out here in these spiritual scrapes. And at least listen to the pitter patter of your own heartbeat. And I catch you on the next go around. I love you. Peace.